This is the week of preparing for Pesach. I mean, we've been preparing all month, but with the Seder just coming around the corner Saturday night, we're going to spend this morning orienting ourselves toward preparing to leave Mitzrayim, to leave the hametzar, the constricted and narrow places, and to clear out chametz, to clear out, the literal translation of chametz, the leavened, our bready things, our noodles, our dough, but the sense of chametz as all that is inflated. Chametz in the teachings of our various sages is associated with arrogance, with being filled with self-importance, self-centeredness, and a quality of the yetzer hara, the inclination toward that self-importance that neglects or turns away from the expanse, seeing others, responding to others, having a wider sense of self. That is the matzah, the simplicity, the humility that we turn to on Pesach. And it's good to remember that chametz is not bad. Dough, good yeasted challah, we love it all year round. We enjoy and delight in it. And on an inward and spiritual level, being connected to self actually moves us in the world. There's a beautiful early rabbinic teaching that says that the yetzer hara was captured. Yetzer hara, often translated as the evil inclination, that it was captured and held so that the yetzer hatov, the inclination toward goodness, could prosper. But with the yetzer hara captured, no chickens laid eggs. Creativity stopped. There was no movement toward productivity. So we need that dynamic throughout the year of self-oriented focus so that we reach out. But at Pesach, we practice getting it in right alignment. So we shed, we get rid of, we clean out that self-importance and come to a place of deep humility, a certain kind of surrender. There's also a sense that matzah is the place of moving with quickness. Our Torah teaches that the Israelites didn't have time for the dough to inflate, to puff up, because they were so quick to move out of Egypt. There are some transformations that take a long time to develop. And some transformation just requires that we get up and go, that we get up and move. So this is a time of interesting tensions, of quick movement and lifting ourselves, and at the same time surrender and humility. We move out of the hametzar, out of the narrow place. And I want to share from Psalm 118 these words that are part of Hallel, the part of the Seder that many of us perhaps have never read because it comes after the meal, but is a section of song. And these words, min hametzar karati-Yah, anani v'merchav-Yah, from the hametzar, from the Mitzrayim, from the constricted, narrow place, I called out to Yah, And God answered me from the expanse. Close your eyes for a moment and see if these words can drop in. Min hametzar karati-Yah. What is your place of constriction? The narrowness that is stuck with self-importance or a certain idea about yourself that you cling to, what might be fear or hurt. That narrowness might also be a sense of laziness or sluggishness, despair or hopelessness. Can you touch into it, not with judgment, but with curiosity, a desire to know it? What holds you in Mitzrayim? Can you let it unfold as a sensation in the body? And breathe with it. We are called upon to search for chametz. In the dark with a candle, to look in the corners and hidden places, to know that it is not our inherent nature to be constricted in these ways. These tight ways of being that prevent us from our most expansive selves. That keep us from reaching loving and activated hands and hearts in the world. to reach out to others and lift up their dignity. Keep touching in to that quality, those sensations of the narrow, or the sensations of the hametz, of the inflated, the thickness, the heaviness that pulls you down. And allow the breath to expand around it. We need to cry out for help from this place. What is the sound of that cry? You might open your mouth and let out a sound. Ah! Your own sound. Nobody else can hear you. Ah! Mm. Ah! Min hametzar karati-Yah. I call to you from the narrow place. Anani v'merchav-Yah. Please answer me with expansiveness. Please answer me from the wide, open places. What is the sound there? Min hametzar karati-Yah. Min hametzar karati-Yah. Nani Vamecha-Yah. Min hametzar karati-Yah. Min hametzar karati-Yah. Nani Vamecha-Yah. Min hametzar karati-Yah. Min hametzar karati-Yah. Nani Vamecha-Yah. Vamecha-Yah. Min hametzar karati-Yah. Min hametzar karati-Yah. Nani Vamecha-Yah. Vamecha-Yah. What does that call sound like? Min hametzar karati-Yah. Min hametzar karati-Yah. Nani Vamecha-Yah. Vamecha-Yah. I call to you from the narrows I call to you from the narrow place. Finding sound and calling it out. doesn't have to sound pretty. From the stuck and narrow places, from the self-important arrogance, from the despair. I will not believe this is just the way I am. I will not believe this is just the way the world is. Answer me from the place of expanse. May the divine expanse echo within me. Anani vamecha What might the expanse invite and sound in call of wide spaces, call of humility that doesn't care what you sound like. A call that joins your voice to every other voice. With wide mouth, broad lungs. Willing to look ridiculous. Willing to show all this mess and struggle. To offer it to the expansive divine that is wide enough to take it, to accept it, to receive it. Clearing out hametzar and burning it up. What we do not need. What we do not need to hold us back. Allow a few expansive breaths. Notice sensations. Notice where there's movement in the body. Allow the head to soften at the neck and just bend toward the chest. A simple gesture of humility, simplicity. Breathe here. Allow the head to lift, maintaining that connection with the heart, with the breath. May it be our blessing as we prepare for Pesach to keep calling out from these places of constriction, places of self-importance, places of stuckness. May it be our blessing to clear out the hametzar so that we can move forth, move forward with energy, with humility and simplicity into the expanse. Ken Yehi Ratzon, may it be so.